Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We are doing a remembrance of a gentleman by the name of Donald Kinsey, an ace guitarist who played with Bob Marley and the Wailers, and he had his own storied career as a guitarist and leader of a band out of Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. This is him playing with the updated Wailers, not, with Bob Marley, although he did play with Marley, and that's a whole other story. I'm going to read from the obituary that was written about Donald Kinsey in American Songwriter by a gentleman named Chris Pine. While once playing for reggae legends like Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, guitarist Donald Kinsey seemed to encompass the blues throughout his time on stage. The guitarist even found himself part of the Wailers Band, which was formed after Marley's death in 1981, which is where he's playing here. Although having a prosperous career in music, on February 6, 2024, news broke that the musician sadly passed away at 70 years old. The news came the same day that would mark Marley's 79th birthday, and the passing of Kinsey also followed the death of another member of the Wailers Band, Family Man Barrett. Born in Gary, Indiana in 1953, Kinsey found himself in the company of blues greatness, as his father was the Big Daddy Kinsey, with a master of the blues as a father. It only seemed fitting that Kinsey would follow in his footsteps. Even at a young age, the musician started to perform with his father, learning what it means to play the blues. Seeming to have a natural act for music, the guitarist eventually toured with Albert King when he finished high school. Seeing the talent in Kinsey, Bruce Iglauer signed him and his brothers to their first deal. Speaking about what drew him to the guitarist, Iglauer explained, he sang not only about men and women and love and loss, but he also sang about street violence, and he sang about racism and a number of other contemporary topics. So this is another thing that made the Kinsey Report and Donald very special. In 1976, days before the Smile Jamaica concert in Kingston, Jamaica, would-be assassins attempted to murder Bob Marley at his home. The attempt took place during a Wailers rehearsal while Kinsey was a member of the band. Kinsey had just exited the rehearsal and was standing close to Marley and manager Don Taylor when shots were fired into that area of the house. As stated in Timothy White's Marley biography, Catch a Fire, The Life of Bob Marley, Donald used a heavy road case as a shield against the gunfire and was not struck. 2 days later, he performed with Marley at the outdoor concert. As mentioned previously, his passing not only happened on Marley's birthday, but just 3 days prior, Aston Family Man Barrett, the bassist for the Wailers, also passed away in Miami. With two great musicians gone within days of each other, again, fans couldn't express the importance of their contribution to music. Quote, "If you've never seen them live, you're only getting a fraction of the experience. They have one of the best live sounds I've heard." Close quote. I don't know who said that, but Donald Kinsey, may your memory be a blessing. Rest in peace.